Welcome back. We're still discussing about the lady who decided to end, pause the relationship and the marriage just because of the comment she saw on social media. And that took my mind to a story I shared last week Saturday on the Your View Pigeon, where there was this guy that I had something to do with at the time. And I realized that he had a certain behavior. So, you know how you catch rats who enter house? You lock door and catch the rats or cockroach, for instance. But this one happened with the rat. And you don't kill them straight. You now take the rats and you start punishing the rats. So either you're cutting the leg today, you hang the rat, cut leg today, use fire tomorrow, to give the rat pain. I flew for my life. And then somebody, because why I'm saying this story again is because Nima has said maybe, just maybe he's not really a bad person, but he's not there to defend himself now because of what he has posted and all of that. And somebody was like, but you should have given him a chance. Now, we need to understand that not everybody has the capacity to become a rehabilitation center for full-blown adults, right? People have their different threshold for what they can take. There are people who have their messiahs. I used to call him a messiah. They have a messiah complex. They like to save the day. They like to save people, right? They can see something like that and feel like, there's still good in this person. I can change you. I can help you. I can follow through with you and see how you become a better person. But there are people who, they don't have that capacity at all. They are still struggling to save even themselves. You now want to bring another full-blown onyala so that we're not, no. It's okay for them to take a break. So I don't want us to make it look like sometimes people are not patient with other people. They feel
no, I've not asked this girl.
I'm just saying because a lot of people have I deal with people that are into relationships now. And you ask the question, did you see this when you were dating? Yes, they saw it. But why did they continue? 1, stubbornness. 2, they felt they were the Holy Spirit. 3, they felt it could change in the coming years, right? And then they get to a point where they realize that this person still exhibiting that same trait from the beginning. So some people actually do change, though I see just a few of them. Some never change. How do you separate those that will change and those that will not change so that people don't keep making those mistakes?
Even you making the decisions can be perfect. You make mistakes.
Of course.
So the decision to choose a relationship, sometimes you give yourself grace. You tell yourself, it's fine, I can choose that Tokpe, I don't want to be friends with Tokpe. I miss a good friend for life. You understand? I was maybe in my old age, we were in our 60s, and I'm looking, Tokpe would have been an amazing friend. Oh, I missed out on all these years. I'll forgive myself. It was a choice I made. She could see him in a few years and say, maybe he would have been an amazing husband. She should forgive herself. But the time when she made the decision, it's a good decision she made. Like so I said, I'm not asking this girl for this morning in the car. My son and my husband started the joke. So I have a neighbor. I've never entered the house for whatever reason. As nice as you think I am, my messiah person, I see things. So I just chose, she's a friendly neighbor from afar. Okay. And so she sort of befriended my son and saw his kittens, 3 of them, and said, you have cats, bring your cats. Or no, she was just trying to maybe befriend me through my child. Sadly, this led to a dog bite in her house because my son's kitten got lost in her house. And rather than bring out the kittens for him, she flipped and allowed him go inside, knowing she didn't chain her dog. My son had dog bites. I spent almost 300,000 on anti-rabies injections. I'm not smiling about it, but I did not go and fight. After I took care of the first thing, when I saw my son, I did not fight. I took my son, I took care of my son. So after that provocation has ended, there's no fight. So my son was saying to me, mommy, that woman asked of my car, I say, Imran, you are not allowed to be friends with this woman. And he was like, but she's old, and he'll be rude, and he'll be kind. And mommy, that's not what you used to teach us. And I said, this is my rule. So this is the me that you don't know. You're not allowed you are not allowed anymore, because I would never put somebody's child in harm's way. And somebody who is not responsible enough to do that is not a friend I would keep. And that's the way I operate. So what I do is that I give everybody, because I know I'm human and I can be mistaken about a conclusion about an individual. So the time when you made that conclusion is fine. If you made a mistake with it, be able to accept it by starting with yourself. And if you have the opportunity to remedy it when maybe the opportunity comes, I would simply just say to Tokwe in our old age, oh babes, I really missed a nice friendship with you. And we can start it if God gives us more years.
You won't have energy to travel.
But it's important for us to know that, you know, we now live in an age where people don't commit to anything. We live in an age where everybody feels like, you know, if it doesn't suit me, I walk away. We have this walking away mentality where nobody commits to actually working things out. Yes. And we need to understand that nobody is perfect, and communication is also key and important. And when there are certain red flags that you can live with and you can remedy in the sense that some people might act out and they don't even realize that they're acting out.
True.
Maybe because of a product of their environment and how they grew up or what they know. Most people meet people and then they teach them something different, and people are willing to learn and do better. So it's important that whatever red flag it is that you see in whoever it is you want to be with, it's important to also communicate to that person. I don't believe in this idea of ghosting people, or I think that's too immature.
She ghosted though.
Yeah, I think I'm coming. I think that's highly immature, especially for in the situation where there's no physical abuse to you or there's no emotional abuse to you. If I see something on social media that I feel like, okay, we're on a path, right? And we want to get married or we're engaged, and I feel that there's something that doesn't sit well with me anymore. Or maybe I just woke up one day and I fell out of love. I woke up one day, I just say, you know what? I want to still marry you. I want to still marry in the next 10 years, but right now I still want to enjoy my life. The responsible thing, it's a choice. Responsible thing would be to sit you down.
And have a conversation.
That's the maturity for someone that also wants to get married. And have a conversation and say, oh boy, you know, I care about you. We've started this journey. You've given me 2 years, 1 year, 10 years of your life. I appreciate everything that we've had, but I don't think that is being responsible, because see, we think that it's just ghosting, but you're messing up people. And you're also messing up, you're leaving people traumatic, emotionally traumatic. You're leaving garbage for other people to pick up. And that is not maturity, and that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, so I hear you, but I also think we should extend grace.
Okay. So for who now? Let's know who we're giving grace.
Both parties require grace, because I am a firm believer in
remember, I'm not telling her to stay.
No. I'm not even, it's not about what you're saying. I believe that there is I believe in the power of growth mindset. I believe that we are not fixed. I believe that I can be a human being can be this very broken, harsh, woman battering person, and goes on a journey of growth. And the person becomes the softest, kindest person you can be. You as a woman or a man, no human being can spoil that growth. That growth will come from within, a desire from within. But human beings can change. So also a kind person can get weaponized by trauma that happens to her or him and become a totally wicked person. So life, people change. But don't expect that you will be the one to cause that change. That's one. Number two is a young girl, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, can run for her life without sending a message.
That's okay.
And that's okay. The same person might at 31 or 35 now say, I shouldn't have done like that. With maturity. But as a young person, the first impulse might be, let me just run. But there are things I did and decisions I made when I was 21. There are things I tolerated at 25. There are things I tolerated at 35 that if you tried today, things you could do to me last year, that if you do it to me today, you will do it last year, it's me that will even beg you. Now you offend me. Now me go beg you because I want peace to reign. The me of today, I'm not bothered about peace reigning. I will state my mind. I will state my mind. Before I'll just excuse it and walk away. If just 2 nights ago I said I waited for my husband and told him my mind. And this yesterday night I reiterated it that, see, let me explain why. Before I would have slept and let it go. But I don't want to hold on to things that that will not resolve issues. So we are changing. So Amaka, your opinion is based on the maturity that you have. You at 18 probably will not do it, or you at 18 might, because you might have that exposure to do it. So we are all on that journey. Number one, number two, that's number three. So this girl maybe was like Tokwe, because me, when I was going to get married,
you used to flee.
I went to, I'm like, there were some things that I just could not tolerate. And I've shared this story before on this show. I said there was a lady, a guy that I wasn't even dating this person, but I knew he had interest. And so he held my hand. No be beat, no slap, no push. He held my hand firmly. I wanted to go.
You couldn't.
I couldn't. That was my red flag.
Yes, sir.
I say, if man feel hold me like this,
he go beat me tomorrow.
When I say I dey go, he no release me.
He go
the
beat
man
me
too
tomorrow.
Strong for me. He no like me enough to say the way I take.
Make it even soft.
Make it soft the hold.
Because there's a loving hold, you know.
There's a loving hold.
That you yourself will stand
the hold was strong. I ran.
Yes.
And that was the only reason I ran. There was another one, I've shared it on this same show. The person say, how can my wife be richer than me? That was all. I did not wait for any other thing.
You don't need another side.
End. I did not say anything.
To God be the glory. After the end, to God be the glory.
When you find yourself like the way I was then, even me now, I still won't have that conversation, because I'll feel like this is my own opinion. Another woman will experience that and say
appreciate it.
It's good.
Yeah.
So we must, as we're giving everything, it doesn't, what I'm saying doesn't invalidate Amaka's opinion.
No, it doesn't.
It's important
Everybody
to give feedback
stands,
so that they can learn. You want to help the person to grow, so you give that feedback, even as they are running.
Yes.
But me,
so let me add something small. Okay.
I wanted
people,
to say something quickly to respond. Not invalidating what you have said at all. But we grew up, I don't know how you people grew up, but those communal settings where if you make the mistake of expressing that somebody is wrong or has done something wrong, they will explain the entire. They don't gather beg you before. How you're overreacting.
It's just comments.
18. And nobody is thinking that the girl was traumatized by finding out the comment herself. Girls go for these trainings a lot. They go for this sensitization. And imagine that I'm in love with Tokwe. As in, I promised Tokwe she dead to do us part. And I'm reading that Tokwe is capable of supporting this kind of movement. Me, myself, the trauma of how am I going to explain to my friends, so instead of allowing those people to gather on me, I go just disappear.
But clarity is a form of self-care. Why do I say that? For you, someone held your hand, the experience happened to you. Or we just heard BC say that her staff used her phone to make a comment on social media. Getting clarity on something to make sure that this person actually did this. Because people will have judged you, BC, before you came to that comment.
Of course. They will say, everybody.
Some people will have blocked you.
We said it.
Because of that comment that you did not make.
True.
And it's important that, and maybe I'm also talking from my legal perspective, it's important to also get clarity when you want to take life-changing and altering decisions. It doesn't change your decision that you don't want to do again. But just having that clarity and peace of mind that, I asked that question. What's your opinion on this? What was your opinion and why did you write this? Is this it? Then that is what matters.
You can go and do it after 1 year. At least you know that you have properly broken up.
So for some people, closures work for them. Some people are able to give closures, right? They'll sit with you and explain to you. Some others don't give closure because of the kind of person the person may be. So let me give an instance. So I have someone in my closet who, when she's upset, she becomes irrational. She does not listen to logic. You can be having an argument with her and presenting facts. See, I'm here. They write, I'm here. They write, I'm there. See what you talk here. See, because she's upset, she will not listen. She will not believe. She will not. Yeah, she's seeing it evidence-based though. She will listen. She will not listen. Her brain cannot. She shuts down and then she just goes on ranting what she wants to believe. Right now, for such a person, it's difficult to have a conversation because you will not even hear me. Your emotions have taken over and you don't want to hear me. So if you find yourself in that situation, there's no need. Carry your bag and just be going. If you are done, just go. But if you have people who listen, so as erratic as I can be when I am upset, I still listen to reasoning. Just bring it. Allow me, let's calm down. Just bring it, show me. I listen, I apologize. I take ownership. I take accountability. I will tell you that here I messed up. I am sorry. It was not my intent. Yes, it was not my intention. That's how I've become, how I've grown to be, because relationships are very important to me, right? But I know there are some people, no evidence you put. They don't vex. That's how it is. So you may find there are different kinds of people you meet. You may find that this kind of person, she will start arguing. I will not take what I've said. So there's no need. Let me just go. Yeah. But in wrapping up, the conversation, the decision the girl made was right for her. She was able to, at the moment, she was able to observe.
Imagine that she does not know what a red flag is.
Thank you. She paid attention.
No one for start lecture.
She observed. She paid attention, and I also agree with Amaka that maybe she could have found out what was the intention behind it before making the final decision, right? But
if she's a girl with clarity, somebody who I'm proud that she knows what a red flag is, because we know if start that lecture, she know that one, and then she took an action based on that. I don't want those ones who are just lovey-dovey stupid, that they don't know, and then you don't even have clarity. The guy will not tell you that comment. I was just joking.
Let me just say this: don't joke with a comment.
Yes.
Comments that you cannot chest. Yes. Comments that can cost you your future. Yeah. There are governors there are people that have been governors today, but for the comment on Twitter. Yes. There are people that have been governor today, presidents today, but for comment on Twitter. A minister, serving minister, would have lost the opportunity because of comments on Twitter. Yeah. Please.
So, and any comment you put there, please make sure that you know what you want to write. You will stand by it. Come rain, come shine. And that is it. Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions for today's show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amaka, for sharing.
Thank you, Amaka.
You're welcome.
We send you lots of love, hugs, plenty. We'll hug you
behind
the scene. Plenty hugs.
You're gonna be hugged.
Hug me.
The distance not dreamy, but
honestly, that's all we can take on the show today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Your View Pigeon. Stay tuned. We'll be coming your way, and do have a lovely weekend. Bye bye now.